Welcome everybody, it's Mary Fish with Stampin' Pretty and stampinpretty.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I sell the products online on my blog 24/7 at stampinpretty.com. I also post projects throughout the week and step-by-step free PDF tutorials, as well as plenty of photos and inspiration and the latest Stampin' Up! Special offers. Stampin' Up! For the month of November 2018 is offering a limited release set of 5 products, and they're called the Snowflake Showcase Products. So I want to share with you what I love about these products, and don't forget they won't be available after November 30th of 2018. There are 2 choices of stamp sets. One is called Snow is Glistening, that has more of a holiday feel, definitely a holiday feel, some pretty fonts, some background stamps, again, inside and outside sentiments, a for you for making tags. I'll show you some samples in just a second. And then there is the Happiness Surrounds stamp set. Again, or if I didn't mention it before, they're both photopolymer. This one is really year-round use, and it will work with the dies, the Snowfall Thinlits dies, that I will show you in half a second. But it has this beautiful detailed image, as well as many florals and some really awesome sentiments and a cool border that at the end of the video I'm going to show you a marvelous way to use that. These stamp sets coordinate with these Snowfall Thinlits dies, and I know you're going to be asking. This little folder is what I use to store my dies, and I purchased them through Totally Tiffany. But they're a great way to really organize your dies, and they're a great space saver as well. And I have each of these on a 5x7 magnet card from Stampin' Storage. Again, it keeps everything in place and easy to see. You get 20 dies with this. You get these gorgeous detailed dies, lots and lots of them. You've got some year-round stems and images, but don't be afraid to layer them in for the holidays. You've got some open dies that work beautifully with many of these images, and then many of them are designed to layer. And even, for example, this die looks beautiful layered with this die. So lots of mixing and matching possibilities. I just want to show you how cool this is. So this die can work with the snowflakes. Let me just show you. This stamp set, the images are a little smaller than on the cover. So I'm actually going to pull them out so you can see. Let me get this against the white. And you'll see that that works with that. And then you can see it also works with the Happiness Surrounds. I think these are almost exactly 100% true to size. So you can see that that's really close. And here's something I love, that you can actually highlight and make a little flower out of the sentiments. Really cute, right? And then again, I said you can mix and match and layer. I showed you how that last die worked with this one, but it also will work cropped with this one, okay? Or you can leave more open area and just stamp in the middle and crop pieces out and layer them on the tree, or just simply as really cute and cool images. I highly recommend the Big Shot Precision Plate for using with detailed dies, because I think they really help tremendously in getting nice even cuts and for removal of the dies. Sometimes those detailed dies are a little extra work to make sure that they come out. I use the precision based plate, and I also use our die brush and that rolls on the back side. In addition, I've shown you 3 of the 5 projects, or the 5 products in the showcase, the Snowflake Showcase. Oop, I got a little blue. You can see I was doing some stamping. There are 2 designs in the Snowflake Trinkets. Super cute, little tiny rhinestone right in the middle. That perfect little something something on a gift, a card, or a tag. And then last but not least, is this velveteen, white velveteen paper. You get 2 sheets of 12 by 12. It has the most luxurious, soft finish, just a kind of a quiet texture, I guess I'll call that. So let me show you how I've used these products in some projects. So for this project, I use the Snow is Glistening stamp set. And I stamped the tree twice, both times. This one is soft suede ink on soft suede, so tone on tone. And then I stamped soft suede ink on very vanilla. And then I used one of our little trinkets. I used the sentiment, again, from Snow is Glistening. I used a couple of the snowflakes to just make that presentation extra special by coordinating the envelope. Really pretty, fun, and eclectic. I loved the finished result. Then I created this card. I really love it. I love the look of the lovely lipstick with the basic gray and the pop of white. Really simple. I used 3 of the detailed dies from the Snowfall Thinlits dies. And then I also used our Merry Christmas Thinlits dies. I used this die. This is not part of the Snowflake Showcase, but you'll see where I got that from. This is another wonderful die set with lots of words and tag dies. And then probably my favorite little trick to share with you, these are the little things that I get so excited about. I realized that our mini Stampin' Dimensionals can go underneath the vellum and are hidden perfectly with the largest of our glimmer dots. So that allows me to not only adhere the vellum, but I also get to raise it up for a really pretty soft finish with a little touch of 3D. And then some projects that are coming soon on my blog in more detail. These are just sneak peeks. For this one, I used the largest of the snowflakes from the Snowfall Thinlits dies, as well as this fun little detailed die. Let me show you that one. That is made with this die. And then the largest of the snowflakes, and I just layered it up, put a belly band on, a couple of different ribbons. I love our linen ribbon. And this is actually from the Snow is Glistening stamp set to add that little tag. And then I've got one more so you can see the versatility for year-round use. On this one, I used the Happiness Surrounds photopolymer stamp set. And I used my Stamparatus. It is a must-have in my book. I use it for everyday stamping, not just mass producing or hinge stamping. I use it for everyday stamping because it's so forgiving. So if an image isn't perfect the first time, you just re-stamp in the exact same place. Kind of works like our old Stamp-A-Majig, but much easier to use and many more possibilities. So I created this background using my Stamparatus and the largest of the dies. I have very vanilla background and blueberry bushel ink. And then, I used, I stamped the It's Your Day on very vanilla. And I cropped it, I'm going to guess that's a 1 1/4 or 1 3/8 circle punch. And then I popped that up on dimensionals. I also have some coordinating blueberry bushel grosgrain 1/8 inch ribbon. I stamped this little guy with blueberry bushel and very vanilla. And then we have, of course, in the dies, this perfect little die cut for it. So I cropped it out, popped it up, and I have 2 blueberry bushel enamel dots from our Best Route suite. Pulled them over from another suite and they worked perfectly. One of my favorite things that I discovered in the process is how this little border lines up perfectly using hinge stamping with the Stamparatus. Loved it. And I think a lot of times I see some of these little accent stamps and I'm never quite 100% sure what to use them with. And I'm going to give you a quick little example. I know you might get a touch of glare, but I need to see because we've got this plastic plate. And I have an envelope right here. I'm going to grab, I like adding one of our stamp cases below to make this surface a little flatter for inking up. And then I put that border stamp right here. And then this is Blueberry Bushel ink. Our new ones just slide back. And I'm going to ink it up. And again, it's forgiving, so if it's not perfect the first time, I get another chance to get it, re-stamp it. But it was good. It looks great. So I'm skipping 2, okay? See that? I went down 1, and this is just, oh, I just love when I kind of stumble on things sometimes, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I've got to show everybody this. This is so cool. This one may need second inking. Yeah, let's give it a little more ink. Do you see how cute that is? How sweet it layers up? Or lines up, I should say. I may not have it perfectly on the plastic. Oh. There we go. There we go. I'm getting a little messy over here, but again, I'm doing the video and it always makes it a little trickier. You'll also notice we have new perfectly sized grid paper that I put below because that last little piece of border is going to be off the envelope. But wait, you see how perfect this comes out. I was just, like I said, just delighted to see how well this worked and found a great way to use it. Is that so cute? Oh, now the other one's a little darker. So knowing me and my OCD, I've got to add a little more ink. Like I said, it's second chances, so I'm kind of showing off a little bit here, but isn't that sweet? It just works out so beautiful and perfect. So I hope you learned a little something new about these products. I am excited to really have, it's a limited release, but it's one of those things that I think are must-haves. I just have so many favorite projects now that I've created and will be sharing. This one actually has not been on my blog yet either, and so that is a sneak peek of one that is coming soon. And last but not least is this little card. So I hope you got some ideas. I hope you got a great introduction to the stamp set. Thank you, stamp set and the other products, the dies, the trinkets, as well as the velveteen paper. And please stop on my blog or leave me a comment below with your feedback. I love your feedback and your comments about today's video, about the projects, about the products. And if you have any questions, I will answer those promptly. Thank you and bye-bye.